Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. The sun is up now, so let's do what we do. I got you. Right is 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. This message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission. Yeah, I'm on it. It's to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment by any means necessary. I'm back in the book. I got some good stuff for you. I'm going to get up my soapbox. I'm going to get back to teaching. Right thinking way of life. Yeah. Through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question, and you will when I'm through. Do you know you? Okay? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. Right thinkers, I'm back with my Mayat philosophy. I got to break a lesson down. I think I got to help out with this one. Let's talk about the science of virtues. And then I'm going to break down what is true virtue. A lot of us may think we know. So let me see if I can help you out with that. See if what you thought it was is what it really is. A lot of times we have ideas and assumptions of what we think. We really don't know. We believe. Believe when you don't know. Either you know or you believe. Simple. Let me give you some knowledge so you can dispel with the belief. The soul is a prisoner of what? Its own ignorance. What you mean? We're born, the spirit is born in the baby. It has no memory. It has no conscience. It do have life. That's what the spirit is. And that's the soul. Now it has to be what? Enlightened. That's how we grow in spirit. The soul is a prisoner of its own ignorance, ego self. Now, again, a baby will learn how to manipulate stuff to his benefit while still in the damn crib, still doing the diapers. Why? Because he know if he scream, cry, make noise, somebody come and tend to him. Okay, I got cats. When they need something, they're going to come meow, meow. They want something. Okay, and I adhere to them, so that's how we communicate. It starts instinctively. Okay, baby, it starts in the crib. Now, in this condition, it's fettered with what? The chains of ignorance. Babies don't know from nothing. We teach them. Again, that's the ego self is there. But into its existence where what? It has no control over the fate in life. A person who's ignorant have no control. The purpose of each virtue is to what? Remove one's fetters. Know thyself. Know what you're doing, have control, be responsible for your actions and your words, and you will be fine. That's the lesson I'm trying to get across to you. That's the ancient Egyptian proverb, by the way. Virtues are practiced, again, when daily, to promote peace of mind and body. It's a way of life. I live it. Hotep, they call it. Supreme peace. When you reach the place in your life, Christians, Muslims, Jews, anybody, it's called being blissed out. Where you reach that level of you and God becoming one, you experience God for yourself, so you know who you are pretty much spiritually, and you know how to deal with God for yourself. Not just in prayer, meditation, and righteous actions and deeds. You'll get rewarded. Peace of mind will promote what? Daily study and listening. I'm a good listener. Studying and listening, what? Promotes self-reflection. Look at oneself. And self-reflection on one's life and the teachings will allow what? The mind to be concentrated, fixed, focused on what? Bettering yourself, doing the things you need to do, not haphazardly just willy-nilly doing whatever comes to mind, whatever the emotions lead you to, how you wake up in the morning, whatever floats the boat, whatever gets you going. That's not a good way to live. Routine, okay? Put in a daily routine, lock it in, and once you do it for a while, it become habit forming, trust me. And you got to make the mind and the body still. That's my meditation time. I'll sit here, depending on what's going on. I can just go into the meditative mind and just look around. A lot of time in the past, don't care. Why? I went to me. It was my time. That's why. So that's what I mean by still the body. You can't walk around. You can't be doing stuff and meditate at the same time. The body needs to be still. They tell you, still yourself. Why? Know that I'm God. I'm about to talk to you. A lot of us only get that conversation when they sleep, when they're dreaming. Most of the time they're busy doing something else. They focus on God. I'm what you call God conscious. God first. Simple. They ain't running around acting. No, just understand. I'm going to think, do, and be godly. That's all. That's the right thing. And concentration or meditation of the mind allows the meditator what to occur. This is called communion with your higher self. There's something else going on. You got to raise your level to reach there. It's hidden where? Up here. And meditation allows the experience of what? Increasing levels of your own personal awareness beyond the regular state of consciousness. Like right now, I'm conscious, that's regular state. When I go into the meditative state, I raise the conscious level a little bit higher, okay? Leading to what? The experience of cosmic consciousness, becoming one with God, complete freedom. That's being blissed out. That's Hotep. That's reaching that level. So now no matter what going in life, if you're really good, like I said, sage, you get good where you're going to live life, but you live at a whole different level. That's why, okay? Practicing the virtues when daily and living a life of simplicity. Routine, pretty much basic, will open the way for your spiritual growth. That's what they're trying to say to you. When you're doing the right things, good things that happen, things that just start going your way. So you're growing spiritually. Why? Because you're starting to get rewarded for the things that you're doing that's right. You're going to get punished for things that you do bad. You think not? That's karma. Another lesson. That's after this one, matter of fact, but moving on. But the idea to grow spiritually, why? By doing good things, righteous and virtuous actions. And you decreasing what? Your mental agitation, no worries, no drama, no self-imparted nonsense, no ornating worldly concern. I don't give a good who won the election on the real. Why? Ain't gonna do it me personally. For real, on that side, that's what I'm saying, straight here. So I don't get involved in stuff. I'm all caught up. It don't move the needle with me. That's why. Now, if one maintains his or her balance in all situations and conditions, that's what being a sage, that's what self-mastery is all about. Handling yourself in a respectful manner, be it go your way or not your way. Still act like you got some sense. Acquiesce. That means I'm not going to bite the fool because I won. I'm not going to get all out of pocket because I lost. Balance. Again, that's where balance comes into play. And there will be no situation in life that will what? Will be able to interfere with your intuition of what? Truth and righteousness that lies within you. You have that. That's yours. Like my master said, Grandmaster as a Mason, they told him, give us the word or we're going to kill you. He said, yeah, my life you can take. My integrity, never. I thought that was big. And watch this. When you find the truth within yourself or what? Achieving your mental calmness through what? Meditation. And this is the way to the top of pyramids. Why? Everybody do this. But the higher you go, the less people are doing it. That's the right thing. But now, doing the right thing, you become a bad guy. another lesson. But if you doing good and society deem you a bad guy, what that say about society? Leave that one there. And let's get understanding. Feelings, emotion, passion are all good servants. They're there for that purpose, but they are the worst masters. If you're led by your feelings, and women pretty much, no, not, but everything come out your mouth, I feel, or I thought. Everything in past tense, everything from the emotion. Use the other side. You got two hemispheres of the brain, females. Use some of that male logic and reason. You'll be fine. Men do the same thing with that little ego, macho attitude. Use some of the feminine side. Get a little emotional, get a little empathetic, get a little compassionate. They go together. That's balance. They gave it to you for a reason, not to just use one over the other. A man can't have a baby by himself. A woman can't have a baby by herself. Why? Y'all got to come together. Mayat means opposites working together in harmony. That's the next lesson. Sorry. Get back to this lesson. Let's talk about how your emotions and feelings and passions are good servants, but bad leaders. Okay. Giving into hate. Most of us do that real quick, and we become what? Vengeful. And that will lead to what? The undoing of the body and your spirit. To control one's passion is to master one's own fate. You're responsible for that action. If somebody pissed me off and I punch him in the face, the fact that they pissed me off don't warrant me to punch him in the face. But once I punch him in the face, I have to deal with that action. That's the consequences of your action when you react what? Out of emotions. That's why I'm trying to show you. Vengeance is ego. Same thing. But studying the teachings, and studying don't mean jack. Practicing what you study is my caveat and our point. Self-control when daily. Silence in your meditation when daily. These are things that you had to find the time to put in your life, and that's how you get through life with these things for yourself. This is all personal stuff. Everything I give you is personal for self-improvement. Never go extremes with anything. That keeps me in due bounds. Okay? As a Mason, we use the compass, okay, to keep ourselves circumscribed ourselves and keep ourselves in due bounds. That's the concept. And I always use that philosophy in life, so it fits right in with what I'm doing now. Extreme, I'm not extremist. Never been, never will be. Okay? I don't have no use for nonsense, no matter, even the good stuff. Nope. For one extreme leads to what? Another. That's ego. Oh, yeah. Been there, done that. What you want? More. If it's good, you want more. Simple. With no control, that's what addicts, that's what come addicted to what? The things that make you feel good. The endorphins just firing off. You just want to be happy all the time. You just want to have a good feeling all the time. You can have that same feeling by just living, doing, and being right. Trust me. Been there too. That false high and drugs and all that, that's false. That ain't gonna last. The real deal, it becomes spiritually enlightened. Live and do and be right and earn your blessing. Your life will be fine. You always strive for balance, right, thinkers, in all things that you do in life. That's the key right there. Not too much this way, not too much that way, but you stay balanced. And my pastor does that real well. I've never seen him off his game, so to speak. I've never seen him lose it. Never seen him get one way or another. It's always, so I've learned that from him too. He showed me that from a biblical and a spiritual Christian concept. Moderation and equanimity in all events and situations in life are the deeper implications of what the scales of Maya really mean. I'm big on this. You see, yeah, why? That's implementing that I keep balancing my life in all things and all times. That's how I'm God conscious. My yacht keeps me balanced. That's my philosophical concept. Y'all would call it being prayed up. Okay, I don't call it that, but that's the same concept. Okay, what you call something and what something it is when you do it don't make a difference. You call it. If you're doing it, you get the results, same results. But in the same manner, but in this manner, the inner peace that allows for what? The quieting of the mind can occur. If you all the time agitated, worried about this, that, and the other, you're never going to have peace of mind. And you'd be surprised what peace of mind will do. I'll take that over anything else. Money, peace of mind over anything else. Good stuff, peace of mind over anything else. Stop trying to change somebody's concept of you because you may not agree or like it. That's theirs. Be respectful and understand that. Whatever somebody tell me they is, they do, they want, I don't have a problem with that. But the problem is when I tell them, they're going to tell me who and what I am and what I'm doing. Moving on. But when you have peace of mind, you meditate, it's this quiet. The quiet when you really hear God. If it's quiet, how you hear God? Ding, 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 ding. Think about it. It is possible to discover or hear your deeper self in that state right there. See, we already know that. I'm trying to bring it out for you. I'm taking it nice and slow. See if you can walk the path with me. And this is the meaning of what the ancient admonition, now make thy body still. That means find time to meditate. Find time to give God his time in your daily life. That don't make you religious. That don't make you none other than God conscious. Okay? And keep it balanced. And that means meditate that you may know the truth. Your higher self. You and him are one. You only get that through meditating. Sorry. And they show you a little scale right here. Right this. This is perfect. When the phrase he said, I was one at the top, that's one. I became three. That means I had to split off male and female. He made them. Why? This is the only way I can now let you procreate what two opposites can make life, male and female, no other way. That's God's way. That's his way. And you see the scales of Maya, they imply, again, balance. But balance decreed by whom and for what? Again, God, knowing you and you, male, female, got to become one to get to me. We're all one, but I branch myself off so y'all can become multipliers of me. Watch this. Individuals. From one, watch this, from one pure conscious God comes what? The other two, and they are what? Male and female. That's the beginning of creation. Why? That's how you procreate. Two opposites come together in harmony, aka to make something else, to interact. When it says right here, you have the male and female. So now there can be what? Interaction between what? The three. Okay? Which are really still the one. I keep telling you that. Wrapping it up. I'm almost home. I got you. This principle, again, is a principle of what? Duality, aka Maya, of male and female. It ain't male and male. It ain't female and female. It ain't transgender. It ain't lesbian. It ain't gay. No, it's male and female. Just principles. And it's present throughout all manifestation that we call in the phenomenal world, aka nature, including the human body, in which, even the human body, in each of us, there is a male and female aspect of consciousness. Meaning our brain has one side male, other side female. One side thinks this way, other side thinks that way. They got to come together to make a good decision. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That's when the pineal gland, the third eye opens up. You'll be able to do that like that. Okay, your discernment to be sharp, your awareness to be sharp, everything you need to be doing will be on point. That's why. And this principle, consciousness, you'll be able to think right, conscious thinking. Your mind is meant to do just that. It's a problem solver, not a problem creator. Therefore, in order for creation to even exist, the one truth must what? Appear to be more than one. The only one thing is God. That's the truth. That's the singular consciousness, the pure, unadulterated. And after him comes Maya. Why? Because Maya is therefore composed of two aspects, again, representing two truths. Male truth, female truth, which are really two sides of the same reality. They both come from the same place. I'm just male, you're just a female. And together we can make something happen. Okay, that's the concept. And what we call that was, this concept was termed Maati, M-A-A-T-I. The task of all religious or mystical systems is a balance of what? The interplay between male and female considered together is Maati. Again, coming together, two opposites. And this is to what? Achieve an internal excuse me, mode of consciousness, right thinking, which is rooted in what? In the one, instead of being caught in the interplay. In other words, to keep the balance. Ain't no one more important than the other. That's what we should understand as male and female. Well, I'm the woman. I can't, blah, 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 but I plan to see. Blah, 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 blah. Harmony is understanding your place and doing what you do to make it work. I'm going to end the lesson there. What last one I'm going to end up on. Harmony, again, is what? The union of opposites. Two sames, ain't no harmony there. Two women, ain't no harmony there. From a deeper perspective, by having what? Your intuitive understanding and gaining knowledge of what? The union by underlying creation and its appearance as duality, one can identify with what? The union of the oneness through meditation, and therefore you cultivate this unity, this communion within oneself. You don't go outside yourself to get nothing from God. You don't go outside yourself to talk to God. Internal. This is the basis of the Tantra Yoga philosophy, what they do, the physical stuff. They get together and do the Kama Sutra, different sexual poses to have sexual pleasure. That's not my thing. But they're seeking union with what? God. How? Through the worship and the understanding of nature, meaning female as a projection of God, the male. They come together, intercourse, trying to become one. Two, trying to become one, hence intercourse. But we doing more sex. Why? It's just for pleasure. It's just for bumping, grinding. Okay? At one time, you know your mate. That means y'all was having sex. What? To procreate. Them days is far gone. That's the lesson. I hope you got it. But I got more. Nope. I got to do it. Where's that? Excuse me. I got some information I want to wrap up with you. Excuse me. What is true virtue? It's about half a page. I'm going to break it down for you right quick. In order to understand what true virtue is, all of the elements that drive a human being and cause him or her to be the way that he or she is, we must begin by first understanding the teachings of what? Karma. What's karma? And reincarnation. You reap what you sow. Conceptually, the human being is not simply a mind and body which will someday cease to exist, meaning die and expire. But in fact, every human being's mind and body are what? In reality, emanations of expressions of their eternal soul. You see me pointing up, that's God. The mind and body are referred to as what? Your ego personality, meaning your mind thinks itself that it is God. It hasn't recognized God. It don't know God, so it's edged God out. But that's your ego personality, so that's why you had to become aware. And it is this ego personality which is what? Temporal and mortal. You're human. You think you're a human being. We don't know. We don't come into the world knowing we're God, we're spiritual beings having human experience. We had to be taught that. We had to learn that. The soul is immortal. That's what's inside us. And it's also what? Perfect. While the ego personality, who controls the soul, is subject to human error, aka fetters, confusion, and suffers the consequences of these actions. Again, fetters. Why? They did it to themselves. If a human being is aware of the deeper soul reality, This state of being is what is known as a state of enlightenment. How many of us know that? However, it's always a however, if a human being does not have self-knowledge and the experience of what? Their higher self, then they exist, watch this, in a condition of spiritual ignorance, which will lead to sinful behavior, and the pain and sorrow that comes from those bad actions will haunt them through life. They're never going to be happy. They're never going to find peace. So they're doing what? They're their own worst enemy. That's why the hieroglyphic for the ego is a man with a hatchet to his head. Self-destructive behavior. That's what it means. Wrapping it up. But your ego personality is subject to the forces of time and space, and now will suffer its consequences of what? Its actions. Every time. No exceptions. Okay? Every bad action you do is going to be countered with a bad reaction. You reap what you sow. So this is the basis for what, here you go, teaching my next lesson of karma. When the ego personality, yourself, dies, that means that ego within you, when it dies, what happened? The soul will move on. The physical body going to die. The spirit going to go on by his business. Okay, and your conscience will die along with the body. Why? That's what the soul don't have a conscience. It just has a spirit. And if a human being has what? Discovered. Here we go. This is the best part of wrapping it up, bringing it home. This is my goal. For every human being to have discovered his or her higher self, knowing thyself, reaching the highest. Okay, by what? Listen to me every day. Now, that helped. Purify the heart by what? Example, mind and body. Offering up self-service, living a virtuous and righteous lifestyle on a daily basis in the workplace, in the house, with relationships, whatever you're doing. Just do what you think is best, and you'll be rewarded for those actions. If not, you will be dealt with for the other action. And then what happened? The soul, when the body dies, the soul moves on forward to what? Unite with what? The supreme self, aka God, if it got enlightened while it was in the physical body. My job is to get everybody to do just that. And it don't mean, I'm going to know. Once you know yourself, now life for you should be a little bit better. Why? You ain't all caught up in a bunch of nonsense. That's why. Knowing thyself takes away that ego. And if the ego in a person is fettered by ignorance, woo, buddy, ain't no limit to the nonsense that they will do. Then the soul moves on in what? The astral plane, the holding bin, until what? It finds another host. Ego personality, a body about to be what? Born into the world. That's the concept. The astral plane where the spirit is just in limbo. When the woman getting pregnant, they slide in, they get another do-over. Okay? They don't get to pick and choose. Nope. The sperm just go. Okay? The egg don't get to say, I'll take, nope. Whatever get there, the first one, that's it. Okay, but when every human being is born to the world of time and space, so that now the soul may have what? Another opportunity to have what? Experiences that will what? Lead it with the soul to discover its higher self, to know itself, and what? And this is the basis for teaching of reincarnation. Why? The concept is he delivers whom he pleases. Even from what? The dua, the netherworld, he saves a man or woman from what is his lot at the what? Dictates of their heart. Meaning you're judged by the actions and the contents of your heart. And if you're done right, you'll be saved. You'll be brought aboard. You'll be saved to the next level of eternal life. Why? You earned it. That's the purpose of coming here. That's my concept. That's my lesson. And I'm out. And in closing, right thinkers, hope you enjoyed the lesson. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. But if you got enlightened, we know each other. I see you on the other side. Peace.